Hello, everyone. My name is Fernando Garza, and I'm here to talk to you about a project of mine that I'm actually building. D&D DM, Dungeons and Dragons DM, right? And I use virtual tabletops for around, I don't know, 5, 6 years now. And my problem with those has always been immersion and a very easy way to handle things. It's kind of complicated to use most systems. And so I said, you know what, enough. I wanted to do this the way I want to. And so I started my own studio to build Battlecrafter. This is my 3D virtual tabletop immersive um, experience. And when I say it's immersive, it's basically immersive for players. It's going to be very easy for dungeon masters to actually create their own scenes and everything, so that you don't have to spend hours and hours to just working, trying to build your own campaign. What I'm presenting to you right now, it's part of my demo. I'm still working on it. As you can see, there's a few things that are just placeholders. But I wanted to show you a little bit about my progress. In this case, I'm going to show you about the scene management and what I've built for the map builder and my idea to move to push this forward. So right now you can see this scene. This is basically the lobby scene, and if I reload this page, you will see the game connecting. It's loading the map tiles. It's almost there. All right, so this is basically my lobby scene. What I think about when I think about players joining and the DM joining and all of it, I always picture having like a lobby scene. Now, this lobby scene is just a placeholder. It's not what I want. For my MVP, I will use a more appropriate scene where you can look at the different characters. The players will be able to get into there and basically uh, just wait for the DM to be ready. Okay. As you can see, this is 3D, 100% 3D. Uh, as I'm saying, this is a lobby scene and it's a placeholder. So it's not 100% how the game will look, but it kind of shows you how good is it. Now, this one is working with a CPU, not the GPU. This means that essentially everything you see is rendered real time. It's not a super fast computer. And I will try and test with other lower rating computers, lower specs, just to see how everything works. Right now, I have it running at 60 FPS and it's local. So yeah, there's a few differences with the final product or what you will see in the MVP, but essentially you will be able, as a DM, to traverse all of the scene without issues, go up and down, blah blah blah. Okay, so that being said, again, as I was saying, this is a local scene, a lobby scene. If you click on the right side, we have the sidebar and you will be able to look at your scenes, the different scenes that you have. In the future, I will probably add some foldering structure. But right now we have the lobby scene, which is unmutable. You cannot change it. Probably in the future, I will change it. But right now we have a template also, which is going to be the first MVP template. And you will be able to play it with your friends and just go at it and try to break it. That's my idea, to break it and see what's not working, etc. Right? But that's for the play test. You are able to create your scenes. Let's say just new scene. When you create your new scene, you have your user scenes, which is lower than the templates. You can click on the scene, and as a DM, you are able to move to that specific scene without issues. And the players are supposed to be still in the other scene, in the lobby scene. If you right click on it, you can pull all players here, and you will be able to pull specific players on the player area here with your right click. You can pull specific players. So that way you can have different scenes and players going at different scenes all the time if they want, or if they separate as a group, or if one wants to go to the market and the other one wants to be, I don't know, at the inn or something. You can do that, no problem. You can copy scenes. For example, if you build one scene and you want to copy it and just change a few things, like the environment or something, you can copy the whole scene and it's going to be there. Everything is going to be there. You can edit the scene, you can change the description and the name. So far, that's all I have actually done in that area. And as for our team, we can save each scene as a template, so we will probably create scenes for pre-made scenes that you can actually use in the game or different games, and that would be nice. All right, so and you can also delete the scene. If you delete, you go right away to the lobby. If someone is in the scene, they go to the lobby right away. So let's say new scene. So that's the scene creation and deletion. You can edit as well. If you click on it, you are sent directly to, as a DM, to the map editor. This is exactly where we want to be because an empty scene should have like a blank canvas in order to edit and to add stuff. In the future, I will have um, a basic, let's say, a floor ground. When you go to a new scene, you're always on the ground floor, um, unless the scene is already populated. But as for now, it's only ground floor. So this little bar shows you how many levels you can go up or down. Uh, you can definitely go down a little bit, go to the ground floor level 14. You can go any level from 0 to level 30, which is 300 feet upwards and 300 feet downwards. Okay, so you have a lot of ground to build whatever you want. You can build the entire let's say your entire castle or your entire underground den, or even a flying adventure. If you're on the ground and I don't know, there's a dragon flying at 150 feet, you can place the dragon here, and your players will be able to see it from the ground, if they can see it, of course. That's my idea. As a DM, you are able to move without issues everywhere, right? So that's level and ground levels. Okay. Then, as a DM in the map editor setting or state, you can actually place your tiles, and I call them tiles, but it's essentially full rooms. This one is just a sample, just let's say a house, small house, but you can place any type of tiles that you're gonna be able to do. We'll have a lot of tiles, a lot of different rooms that are pre-made, and you can definitely just select them and just place it uh, in any level. So, for example, right now they are in ground level. If we go to level, let's say level 2, you can see that you're no longer in the first level. The actual everything down here, it's obscured a little bit. Um, so that you know that you're in a different level, and you can place other things up here. Uh, right now we don't have any collision added. I have already worked on it on a test scene that I've created. But right now I'm just showing you what you can definitely do. In the future, you will have a lot of tiles that you can build on top of each other, right? So if you go to the, let's say, free movement, you can see everything here. And your players will be able to see it here. So if you're in the ground level, you can see upwards, you can see how the castle is so big and stuff like that. If you're in a cliff, you can see down there and see other things happening, right? Uh, for example, if we go, let's say this way, you won't be able in editor more, you won't be able to see it up there. Maybe I'll change it in a little bit later, but right now. So if you place something, and as you can see, this right side bar shows you where your geometry is or your parts of the map is. So you can definitely see everything here. If you go to the free movement, you can see everything here. Your players will be able to see everything. Um, anyway, so that's the main thing about this. You can definitely select anything. You can only change things on the floor that you're at as a DM in the map editor, but you can go one level up, for example. Changes, just click remove or click and delete and just move around. Everything will be able to fit there. All right, so I think that's it. You again, you can create new scenes. You can copy the scene, and for example, if you go to that scene, you can see a new scene. Another thing to note is that everything is saved. So whenever you make a change here, for example, if I go to a map editor and I change this on this side, uh, and then you change scenes, for example, you can see that the old scene is the same. And the new scene has a new um, allocation of things, right? If I press refresh, we will go directly to the loading scene, and you're exactly where you're left at. So everything is persistent. So that's good for you. If some player gets disconnected, you get disconnected or something happens to the server, everything is saved uh, every every few seconds, I think, and everything will be stored in our database. You won't lose anything unless you specifically delete the scene. Then it is lost forever. Okay. All right. So tell me what you think, and we will definitely post some updates later when we have more news for you guys. Thank you guys. Bye.